Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we are going to discuss how the Senate is unable to pass go and collect those $200, or should I say $1,200 stimulus checks. We also are going to discuss this unemployment fraud that involves a Nigerian crime ring, and it doesn't help that Florida decided to lay off 1,000 unemployment workers. Yeah, we'll talk about that. And then we're going to discuss some rental assistance programs from some of the states that you have been asking for. And that includes $1,600 to $3,500 in assistance, tax refunds we're going to talk about, student loan proposals, you name it, it is going down today. So if you want to know what's going on in the world, you already know what to do, my darling. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hello. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. You should be family by now, but if not, go ahead and click that big old red subscribe button, and while you're at it, give me a big, juicy like because you like me. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into it, and let's get going. Now, guys, really quickly, thank you for so many people that tuned into my brother's channel yesterday just to check it out and, leave him a message of encouragement. He was super ecstatic, and I told you he was cute. It runs in the family like DNA, genetics, okay? Thank you so much. If you want to check it out, it'll be down in the description box below. So let's go ahead and discuss how House Speaker Nancy Pelosi decided to go ahead and extend an olive branch, but it was a small one, like a super small branch, guys. So she did signal a willingness to compromise with the Republicans on the size of the renewed expanded unemployment benefits, which are set to expire, we already know, at the end of this month. Now, guys, pretty much what she indicated was this, like, hey, if you go ahead and issue out direct payments to the American people, if you give them this $1,200 plus of stimulus checks, then you know what? We will not press you too hard regarding the unemployment. But if you decide that, you know what, you're going to decrease the unemployment and try to decrease the checks, no, darling. We are not playing fair. Let's roll up the sleeves and let the battle begin. So pretty much she gave them like an ultimatum, like, no, I'm willing to compromise, but what she wants is, this is about putting money into the pockets of the American people. One piece of it is unemployment insurance and the benefit that you are talking about, and another piece of it is how we put direct payments into the families. So we'll see what the entire package looks like. I told you that this was going to be the Royal Rumble, like the Grand Royale we have here. We have the house with Darth Vader and The Undertaker. And then here we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. So guys, grab your popcorn, buckle your seatbelts, get ready for it. Next week is going to be a battle. It's going to be epic, an explosion, and I can't wait. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to get the checks and the unemployment? Well, let me know down below. What do you think is going to happen? Are they going to be very, very generous checks? Or is it just going to be the regular $1,200? And is unemployment going to be extended with the $600 boost? Let me know what you think down below. Now, speaking of unemployment, another 1.3 million people actually filed first-time jobless claims on a seasonal adjusted basis for the week of July 11th. Now, that definitely is a lot of people. It is down from 10,000 people from the prior week's revised level. Speaking of unemployment, in Florida Unemployment Office is cutting nearly 1,000 workers from its call center. Isn't this the most opportune time? We couldn't wait to see if unemployment is going to be extended, Florida. We couldn't wait to after the pandemic, Florida. We couldn't wait till people actually start getting their payments first, Florida. Nope, that's out the window. Psh, nope, not at all. So what Florida has decided to do is they decided to go ahead and release these employees, around a quarter of its representatives, at a time when the state's jobless claims continue to rise and long wait times persist. Now, guys, just to put things into perspective, around 32 million people have filed for unemployment, and Florida has about almost 1 million people of that. So I don't know if this was the perfect time to do that, Florida, but nothing surprises me right now. All right, well, here we go. In Maryland actually uncovers a $500 million unemployment fraud scheme. Now, this fraud involved over 47,000 falsified insurance claims. The unemployment insurance website employees noticed that usually a high number of claims were being submitted from outside of the state. According to the Secret Service, they released a memo in May that a Nigerian crime ring was responsible for a large scale of fraud against the state unemployment insurance program. This just makes me, when they say like a crime ring Nigerian, it just makes me seem like there's just this old warehouse that's abandoned, and you got people with all these plugs and all these telephones and computers, and they're just in there doing these unemployment claims. Now, I don't know if that was the case, but this happened in May. What is going on? Why are we discussing this now? Did we bust them? Did we catch them? Are they going to be on Crime Stoppers? What is going on, right? Like, I want to know. Don't you want to know? Doesn't it sound good? Right, this is some good stuff. This is like a Paramount film. All right, so Maryland was not the only state that has been targeted. Maine, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Washington have all been victim to unemployment benefit theft. Guys, have you experienced that at all? Have you went to file for your unemployment and did it say that someone already had filed on your behalf or used your social security number? Where are they getting this stuff from? Like, what? This is America, okay? Don't catch you slipping now. Alrighty, guys. So moving along, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some rental assistance. We're going down to the show me state. Down, down, baby, your street in a Range Rover. Ooh, okay, gotcha. So if you are from St. Louis, help is now available for the St. Louis City residents struggling to cover mortgage and rent payments due to the pandemic. Residents can now apply for up to $3,500 in aid. The city has allocated $5.4 million of its CARES Act funding to this program. Up to 3 months of rent or mortgage payments can be paid per household, and all payments will be made directly to the landlord or the mortgage lender. So there you go, St. Louis. All right. Speaking of Baltimore, guys, they are actually begging people to apply for their rental assistance program. They are giving away $1,600. Now, the actual deadline for the application is on Sunday. They have $13 million in a rental assistance fund, and they are asking for applications. Only 5,000 people applied for it, and they wanted to provide to at least 6,000 households. So this is my thing. If you know anyone in Baltimore, if you live in Baltimore, apply. Like, it sounds like they want to give away money. They sound like Oprah. You get rental assistance, and you get rental assistance, and you get rental assistance. They're trying to give it to you, people. Get it. So let your friends know. Call a friend. Call someone. That's $1,600 up for grab. Remember that little snack. You got to have it. All right. Moving along. We're going to go to New York. New York. They finally launched their rent relief program. Now, guys, people are saying this program is horrible. It's terrible. Where did you get these requirements? So, with this program, they have a federally funded rental assistance program that will send out $100 million in payments administered by the New York Homes and Community Renewal HRC for up to a 4-month subsidy. Now, this will be paid directly to the landlords. What the issue is, and the reason why people are complaining, is because there is a long list or laundry list of requirements to meet. That's where the issue lies at, guys. Such requirements include making below 80% of the area median income, proving tenants were paying more than 30% of their gross income before March 1st, and showing they've lost income from April 1st through July 31st. They said that this application is bananas. And I went on there to try to see, just to be nosy. Like, okay, I'm a little nosy. I went on there to try to apply for the application, but it was 430 people that were still waiting to access the application. So you know what? I couldn't give my research. So if you're in New York, it is available for you now. You do have rental assistance, and I think it's based off your household income and the size of your household to determine the amount that you get. So I don't know the actual amount. All right. Moving along to tax refunds. So we know that yesterday was July 15th, and that's when you were supposed to actually file your taxes. Now, most taxpayers already have filed and received their refunds, and now we're just waiting on the stimulus check, right? But the IRS continues to process electronic and paper returns, issue refunds, and accept payments. The IRS want to let people know they are experiencing delays in processing paper returns due to the limited staffing. This is causing refund delays. So taxpayers who have already filed a paper return should know that the IRS is processing paper returns in the order in which they were received. In addition, you still will receive interest. So if you are owed a refund and then just say you don't get it here in the next few weeks, when you do get it, you will get an interest payment. Your interest payment, though, will come separately from the refund. Now, taxpayers who filed a paper return should not file the same return again or call the IRS. So they're like, don't call us. We're going to send you your money, okay? Don't call us. So all these long times and delayed staffing in Florida, you want to let go of 1,000 people? I'm still on that. Alrighty, so for student loans, as of right now, there is a student loan proposal to discharge student loans for those that have been harmed by the pandemic and the recession. House Democrats are introducing legislation that will allow student loan borrowers impacted by the pandemic and the recession to discharge their student loans. I swear the House stays busy. The House has been working. If nobody else is working, the House has so much stuff to come up with, okay? The bill is going to be called the Student Loan Relief Act of 2020. It would amend the bankruptcy code to allow borrowers to discharge their student loans in bankruptcy. Federal and private student loans will be eligible. Currently, of course, we know like bankruptcy laws make it extremely difficult for those to discharge student debt in bankruptcy. But if you're able to, if you were able to provide that you had undue hardship. Now, guys, that's the biggest thing right now is providing hardship to justify the bankruptcy discharge of their student loans. Then you would be able to actually get it. So this is what they're doing now. We know earlier this week I had talked about where 100 civil rights leaders had wrote a letter urging Congress to go ahead and cancel out student loan debt across the board, but nothing has come from that. So that's what we have going on, guys. I know yesterday I discussed myself working the polls. Hold on, not the polls. I discussed myself working the election polls or working during election time and how the money that is paid out usually is daily. I've been doing some research on that. If you kind of want to know about some side hustles that you can do during the pandemic, let me know down below. On the weekends, I usually answer questions on the weekends, but last weekend I did the EBT, and a lot of people like the EBT videos, but I'm thinking about changing it up and trying to do some different ideas on the weekend just to give a variety, okay? To give you a variety, right? And so I was thinking about doing maybe like a side hustle video or just some different hustles that you can do while in the pandemic or during the pandemic, because there's still ways for you to get money, guys. There's still ways out here that you can make money. And if you are interested in knowing those ways, let me know. Comment down below if you have some great tips or tricks. We are family here. Definitely go ahead and share. But if you want to know some of those things, let me know and I will make a video for you regarding that, because you know I'm a hustler, baby. Okay, I'm so corny, right? But as always, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I cannot thank you enough. I cannot wait to next week. I hope the odds are in our favor, okay? In the words of the Hunger Games, may the odds forever be in our favor regarding the stimulus and unemployment. And guys, we'll get through this. We've been surviving somehow for the past 4 months. So whatever is decided next week, we will take it like we have always been doing. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Okay. So guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye. Have a great Thursday. Happy Thursday. Bye.